was on a farm the first 10 years and then moved to the city. And the only time I got with horses at all was in my day, the milkman had a horse, the bread delivery guy, it was by horse. Almost everything was horse and buggy. And then that all went out the window when they moved to trucks. Well, if you can go right around the back part, it'd be easier. That's where we have to stack it. Yeah, we can put a couple here if you want to. Easier. As you get up in my age, you know, there's so many things you can't do that you used to do. And it's hard to explain, but it gets to you. You know, you see somebody doing something and you want to do it, but the body says no. So things like that just, you don't really get down, but let's say you begin to feel sorry for yourself. I could feel myself getting down. I didn't care whether I slept all day or actually I didn't care whether I died. You know, what's there to do? Then I got in contact with AHT. They made me feel at home right from the first day. And things have just gotten better all the time. It's made a new man out of me. So I hope it lasts. But, yeah.
So Kerry is the founder of the organization, and it started off by trying to do a difference in an environment that she was at, where she saw several horses. They were all Appaloosas, and a farmer that was basically operating the barn got ill, and through his illness, after a while, decided that there was no way he can continue, taking care of the horses, and basically was going to have them put to slaughter because there was no other way to take care of them. So when Kerry was there working, she looked at this as an opportunity and tried to raise funds in order to try and save the horses. And that's how it started. So she was able to get a fundraiser going and get people to sponsor the horses. And as that sponsored, it basically created a little association that has now been called the Horsetail. And when you see the interactions between individual horses and the people, it's I think all of us from a different aspect. We all have different lives and careers, and people are in a high stress environment, but the minute you come here, it's incredible. It's hard to describe in words, but you're not worried about work, you're not worried about anything else around you. You're really focusing on the horse, and the horse picks up on that.
Yeah, I was in building maintenance 17 years, 18 years. So I learned all this stuff. Plumbing is nothing to me. Carpentering is nothing to me. It's something I've done so much of, even electricity. And so it's fun to do these things. And, you feel, how would I put it? You feel appreciated a little bit more when you can do something and, you know it's a help to people. And I think that's one of the satisfactions in life, is when people appreciate what you do. And so it made a new person out of me. But no, I don't think there's many jobs that I didn't do. I was in everything. Anything with my hands. Don't ask me to sit at a desk. I'm finished. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my buddy. Hey Guinness! He's too busy with the food. When we got him, he was in bad shape. You could see every rib. His feet were about that long. He's over the other side as a guardian for the cows. You know, they're like children to you. It's crazy. But I worry if one of them is sick or, you know, has something wrong. I'm like an old woman. I'm worried about that animal too. I think in one way I do have a, what do you call it, a rapport with animals. Because it's very, very seldom that I ever get an animal that doesn't, you know, doesn't connect with me. As I was saying before, I was almost in a depression 2 years ago, and I finally joined up with Horsetail, and I'm a new man. Yeah, it's no, it's good. So many people need the animals.
Because I had a learning disability when I was younger, I was hyper, couldn't sit down in the class. I was basically, when I was in elementary school, I was called mental case. That didn't do very good for me. Always got bullied. I had, which made me give me anxiety, because when I was younger, damage was done. People tell me, get over it. No, I can't get over it. I still remember my bullies' names. I was beat up in the school bus. I fought back, but I didn't win. So now, I'm very hesitant to trust people. I was very close to doing some stupid things. I would have ended up in the hospital, the morgue. Damage was done. Then I heard about this group, and I joined. And my stress level seems to be going down, because when people tell me I've missed this at work or missed this, I would usually freak out. Now, it's not as bad. I just do what I need to do. And if I come in here, and if I have to grab, I was told by one of the members, if I feel upset or anything, just come here, grab one of the horses, and I'm fine. These are the only people that I really, really trust, because these people were all volunteers. And we just, you know, if somebody asks us to do something, we're going to do it. And I get to help train people because I'm allowed, or I get to do the open houses. I really, really enjoy that. Life's not perfect, life's not fair, but you've got to find some way to get out of the rut. this is to get out of the rut. So I got to do some mucking, and I got to hang out with some horses, and I got to fill water bottles up. And there's a gentleman, Rod, 80-year-old guy. He does whatever, and I enjoy. He makes me smile.
Come on, come on, come on.
You know, the funny thing about this is that as the whole intent behind Horsetail was to help the horses, what we've actually found was that the horses are also helping us. And it's helping different individuals, and we're seeing connections between the horses and the people. And for different reasons, whether it's children that have been impacted that are hyperactive, or individuals that have challenges in life or don't socialize well. So it's giving back to the community. Not only are we helping the horses, but now we can also help the people involved and kind of intertwine it that way. And so that's kind of the direction we're going to go. We want to look at therapy. We want to look at different services that we can offer while protecting the roots of our organization. And that's obviously keeping care of the horses that we do have.
Here, you're accepted by all the animals and all the people, and they watch me like a hawk. Oh, don't do this, don't do that. But I think, honestly speaking, I think I do pretty good for 80 years old. No, this has been a new life for me, and I just love it. I can't live without them now. Yeah. How long I'm going to be around, I don't know, but I'll be here till I die anyway. Yeah, so it's made a new man out of me. Now the happiness is coming. So, not much more I can say except I love this place.